count for Mama? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. He knows he's on camera, so he's gonna start being bashful. Are you bashful? Because you're on camera. Are you gonna be bashful? Can you say 1, 2, 3? Pumpkin hit. Pumpkin hit. 1, 2, 3. To the ghost. Go ahead, say 1, 2, 3. Shy, Daddy. You're making him shy, Daddy. Go ahead, 1, 2, 3. He's not gonna do it now, is he?
No, do me, Mom. Do me.
Okay, I'm getting you. What say you? What say you, huh? Hi, Abby.
I see it on the computer. He got it myself.
Good job. Good job. Are you counting?
I said she.
Yeah. Guys, it's Farrah. Long time no see. I know it's been over a month since my last video. The last like 6 weeks have been crazy. There's just been a lot going on. Keith is here with me. He just got back from Louisiana. He was out there for the Hurricane Laura, and y'all, he was gone forever. I felt like I was never gonna see him again. He was gone for a whole month straight. He's usually back within 10 days when he goes on storm. And it just made it all the more worse, him being so far away, you know, because we live in Missouri, and when he goes on storm locally, it's so much easier that way because I know that he's close, and I just don't feel as, I don't know, vulnerable, I guess. But yeah, this was a super long storm, and it was hard on both of us. But probably more so myself, because I have, you know, I've got to take on the household and all 7 kids, so it's just, and I had no help. Jacob was like the only help that I had. So anyway, I'm still alive. But so I hit a buck August the 15th. Keith hadn't left on storm yet, and pretty much ruined the whole front end of our van. And we've had the van, what, 2 years?
Yeah, about 2 years.
2 years or so. But just before I hit the buck, we had been talking about wanting to go and trade it in for something bigger. The low payment has been really nice, but it's just too crammed for our family, and we were getting flat tires all the time. We live on a dirt road, and we've changed dozens of tires on that thing in the last 2 years we've had it, it seems like. And so we needed something more rugged and just more fit for the country, you know. And so, yeah. So we had our van towed, and they fixed it. We took it to a shop, they fixed it. We got it back September the 4th, and that was just after he went on storm. Jake and I went and picked up the van, and then he went on storm for a month. And now we are sitting in our new vehicle. So we will give you guys a tour of our Suburban. It's a Suburban Z71, and it is like our dream vehicle, y'all. It is beautiful. It is got all the bells and whistles. So we are just going to take you through and show you like the basics, you know, of all the features and everything that it, you know, includes. And for those of you that are a large family and looking for a good vehicle, right here, y'all. And this happens to be a 2021, and it was one of 3 on the lot.
No, one of 3 in Joplin.
Yeah, so it was like one of 3 in
the dealership
Joplin City. So
the dealership we were at, which is
Landers
Chevrolet Cadillac, they only had one, which was this one of the 21. So they're really hard to get a hold of right now for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
Plenty of 20s, but the 21s, not so many. There was only 3 in Joplin.
So.
And we like this. The Z71 is the sport package, so it's a little bit more
rugged.
Yeah, a little bit better on the suspension, and then the front bumper doesn't come down and touch or get real close to the ground. You know, we'll show you about the front.
And you guys, this is our very first brand new vehicle. We've almost been married for 21 years, and Keith and I have always purchased used cars. So this was a real like
treat.
Yeah, it was a real treat, and I don't know. I think we've earned it, don't you?
Yeah, you have.
But
I'll never get to drive it. It's Mama's car.
Okay, Mr. Panno.
Okay, well, first, one of the big noticeable things on the 21s is no shifter column. They've done away with it. It's a push button start. And all your drive controls are here. And you got drive, which you pull up to go into. Neutral, you push. Reverse, you pull up. And it also brings up your camera when you hit.
Sweet.
And you could pan through different versions, so you could see your hitch. You can mess around with your trailer version. You could have a top-down view, which is this guy over here, or reverse or forward. You could switch it to a forward view. That's the front of the vehicle now. Just different options. So, and then also park, you push. Down here, I do believe, I haven't read the manual all the way yet, but I believe this is for when you're in drive, you can manually shift. So if you're in very bad weather, like really icy, snowy conditions, and you want to put it in drive and you want to leave it in like, you know, 3rd gear or 4th gear or something, you could just select it, and then that way it won't shift. So you won't have to risk your tires slipping and between shifts. So you could just leave it in 1 gear and drive nice and steady, slow, and be real safe. So that's these guys down here.
That's cool.
And then down here are just some controls for your heads-up display, which is basically your radio, volume, power on and off, and I think this is also stations and something else I don't quite remember right off the top of my head. And then back, home, skip, and forward. And then your climate controls, very basic, same thing, right side, left side climate. Your blower motor on and off for the climate control. You also have your defrosters here, rear, and your different it's your different directions where feet face, whatever, and then your AC. Here your heated seats, which you could have both just the back or the back and the bum on both sides. You could turn your rear climate control off or on here, and you hit this button, which brings your rear climate control up on your heads-up display. So you could adjust if the kids are getting too cold back there. You could turn it down or warm it up for them back there. And then down in here, you have your USB charging port, a USB-C or USB-C. I think that's a C charging port. This is the new Fandangle chargers. Everybody's kind of going away from these, but
y'all.
And then a power
Tell them
outlet.
about my phone charger, you guys. All I have to do is set my phone in here, y'all, and it charges my phone.
Yep.
How awesome is that?
And then back up here on here, like we've already hooked up Farrah's phone, so I think we go CarPlay, and so we have full access. Once you Bluetooth your phone here, you have full access to all your phone, your contact list, recent calls. You know, you could call your keypad and call somebody right on here, and it's really, really clear, you guys. It doesn't sound muffled or any. It sounds really crisp, really clear. It's really well, really good system.
Yeah. It is.
Back, let's see this, and then so audio, you know, and you got your basic, you know, AM, FM. We're on Sirius XM right now. What else? I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's OnStar stuff, or the climate control stuff there. And I think that was OnStar, right? Yeah. So you could. I'm still learning all these different apps. Very responsive screen. I mean, just like a smartphone. And I actually don't even know what that is. And I think you could get different apps here. OnStar, of course, climate control, camera, if you just want the camera on for whatever reason. I don't know what that is yet. Settings, there's a bunch of different things in here, you know, lights and languages, and you know, return to factory settings. There's you could go to apps here, or vehicle, which will bring up, you know, climate and air quality and all kinds of neat little things. The 21 models have redesigned the whole interior. So Farrah and I owned a 2008, and there's noticeable headroom here. I'm not a big guy, but even in our 08, you know, you're always hitting your.
I was always
hand.
Scraping my head on the
There's
roof.
considerable headroom here, and then the seats behind these two buckets in the front, were, if I sat back there, you were just inches from the back of these seats, and I sit back pretty far. And Jacob was back there on the ride home, and he had plenty of room. And we'll get out, and I'll show you the doors, the back doors, how much bigger they are. I bet this thing's a foot longer. I don't know that. I don't know all the dimensions. I'm not going to get into all the dimensions. I'm just telling you, this thing is bigger and all the way around. I could tell it's wider here between Farrah and I, between our old Suburban and this Suburban. It's massively different. I love the height of the console. Put your elbows nice, comfortable height. The other one was a little bit lower, and it's very big and deep. Removable tray and 2 more outlets, and oddly enough, a memory card goes there.
Yeah. Very nice.
Okay, guys, check it out. Look at the size of this rear door. I bet the door in our old Suburban was about that long altogether, and you could tell. Look at this additional piece of glass, and this here. Look at the size of that door. That is a huge door.
Yeah.
Look at the room between the back seat and the front, and you look at the room between on the floorboard there. So, and then there's also even more leg room back here on the 3rd row seat, which is very hard to see, but I'll get back there and try to show you. I'm sure it'll work. And then back here, look at the headroom. Watch your head.
Yeah, I know.
Look at this. Look at that. That's also much even bigger than our old Suburban. There too. You got neat little tie downs here.
Oh yeah.
So you could put a little ratchet strap here or something. And there's a little bit of storage underneath this. Not much, but small things, you know, an umbrella. We have a chamois and some, you know, glass cleaner. First aid kit. Never be too careful.
Yeah.
And then back here too, you can fold down the back seats. And they're powered up. Now on the Denali's and the High Country, which are a step above the Z71s, all the seats are powered up and down. On this one, it's just the back seats are powered up and down, but the front seats, the front middle seats are powered down. You just have to manually pick those ones up. So we only move one of them because that one's stationary because of all the car seats. But very, very nice touch to have that, so you could throw something big back there. When you take it out, you can just pop those seats right back up. That is amazing, because you don't know how many times I struggled yanking on those stupid cords, trying to get them seats to pop up or down. Oh, and your spare tire jack and tire tools are back here also underneath this floor. It just rolls back, so your tire tools, and there's more storage back there too. Very, very short, but still storage.
Yes.
And show you a neat little function which shows up really neat at night. But on the ground, if it will shine, that can you make that up?
Can you guys see that light shining on the ground?
It's a light. It comes off.
Chevy light, that Chevy emblem.
That's
Isn't that cool?
that's just a beautiful detail. Love that detail.
That is so cool.
And a nice aluminum trim here. So, and it's powered. The back gate is powered, up and down. So. And then there's, you can still access the glass too. And another neat feature is they moved the windshield wiper up inside here for the rear glass instead of down here on the door. No windshield wiper, it's up here, hidden away. Nice touch.
That is so cool.
And underneath the N on Suburban, underneath the N is a little button too for the back glass if you just need to throw something quick in there.
That is so cool.
And that is a basic tour.
And you can start the car from like half a mile away.
Yeah, you can start the car from days away. Of course, your seat settings. You could have his and her seat settings, because Farrah likes to sit like right on top of the steering wheel, straight up like a granny driver, and I'm more like a, low rider style.
How do you sit so far back and drive? How can you drive? He has to sit really far back and really low. I'm up high and close because I feel like I have more control. How can you see? How can you see over the hood if you're sitting really far back and low?
I'm just cool guy, I guess. I just like to be like.
Ladies, are you like me? Do you have to sit up higher and closer to the steering wheel? It's probably not very safe, but I have to. I have to sit up closer. I just feel like I have more ability. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
And then up here is another neat little function, and that's this little guy. This thing right here. It allows you to control your tailgate, full max open, or if you can see that, you could switch it to 3/4 or off. But 3/4 will only let the tailgate lift as high as the top of the vehicle. So if you're in a low carport, like our car garage here, it won't hit the door on the garage door.
Whoop.
And then these seat buttons here allows you to raise and lower the back seats without even touching them. This is another lovely feature of the 21s is the skylight.
You guys, look at this moonroof. It's massive.
I can't even hardly get it all in the shot.
Well, we need to clean it.
Yeah.
We need to wash it.
Well, it's all dirty right now. But that's just the cover for it. And then the other button next to it will let the sunroof back.
There's vents all the way back.
Oh, yeah. And this thing is quiet as a mouse with this. And we can close that.
So I've had a lot of people ask me about Jacob and whether or not he has left yet for boot camp. And originally he was supposed to leave September the 14th, but they ended up prolonging it another 2 weeks, and he was supposed to leave September the 28th until he told his staff sergeant that he had some poison ivy on the back of his leg, and it was a very small amount. But Jacob reacts to poison ivy every year, y'all. He's very, very allergic to it. In fact, he didn't even touch the plant. Who had it? Gabriel and Judah had touched, I guess, a bush, or Gabriel touched a bush, and then Judah caught it from him, And then Jacob actually caught it from them somehow. I don't know. So he doesn't even have to touch the actual plant. He's so allergic to it. And for that reason, they have prolonged it another 2 weeks or so. So he's still here, and I'm actually relieved because I'll keep him as long as I can. But yeah, just so you guys know that's the case with him right now. Today is actually September the 26th. So I'm assuming he will be leaving the first or like the second week of October sometime. But right now we're like spoiling him. His favorite all-time dessert are Buckeyes. I don't know if you guys know what those are. They're really easy to make. They're time-consuming, but they're fairly easy. But yeah, we ended up making some Buckeyes for him, Keith and I, and and then all week we've been, since Keith was gone for a month, he took off this whole week. And so we've just been visiting different restaurants and just, you know, making the best of Keith's time off and the month that we lost with him, just kind of making up for that. And I'm just so glad that Jacob can kind of spend more time with his dad since he lost that entire month. Like, we didn't even think that Keith was going to be back in time to say goodbye to Jacob. So I'm glad that he was back in time, and that I feel like God actually bought Jacob a little more time to spend with his dad, because Keith and Jacob are really close. They have long conversations every night. Usually they're on the couch. We're all three on the couch. We put all the kids to bed, and then Keith and Jacob will go on for hours, okay, till like midnight, just talking, and I'm usually just kind of laying there listening. But I love listening to their conversations and just sitting there sipping on my tea, and usually I'll fall asleep. Guys, so it's October the 1st. It is a gorgeous day today, and I got Jacob here with me, and I got the two little boys here, Abe and Marsh, and we are just headed to Walmart right now. I just need a few things. I'm totally out of my frozen fruit, so I am really hungry, but I'm gonna go get some frozen fruit and some water, and what else did I need? Some honey. Probably just look around for a little while. But oh my gosh, you guys, it is officially fall. It is so gorgeous. The weather has been perfect for the last few days. All the leaves are starting to change the color. Oh, they're gorgeous. I'll show you guys all the leaves and stuff when we get back from Walmart. But Joseph this morning woke up with a really bad headache. So I told him, he said, my brain hurts. So I said, okay, you can stay home, make sure you're resting, you know, laying down and stuff. And after he ate breakfast, he was teasing his brother. So I figured, okay, well, if you feel good enough to tease your brother, you're going back to school. So Jacob was just getting ready to go to take a run. He jogs about 3 miles a day? 4 miles?
3-ish miles.
3 to 4 miles a day, and the school is about one way, what, a mile and a half?
Yeah.
And Joe wanted to go have Jacob jog him to school, so I didn't have to take him, and they ended up jogging. And Jake said they ran into some dogs here up the road, and he got pretty upset because they kind of come, you know, they come out to the road and bark and stuff. But that's the one thing about the country, you guys, is people just let their dogs just roam. And that is the one thing that gets on my nerves and irritates, because I shouldn't have to worry about my kids. You know, my kids shouldn't have to worry about the neighbor's dogs, because that was the first thing he asked me, Mom, what about the dogs? And I said, well, you're the one that wants to make the, you know, I can take you, but he wanted to jog with Jake, so. Anyways, so Jake had to sign him in.
Trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes.
Pumpkinhead. What you doing, Pumpkinhead? Marshall, God, Marshall.
What?
What do you see, Pumpkinhead? What pumpkin? Where are the sandwich bags? They're there.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down.
Yeah. Ready? Marshall. I don't see the place that I want to.
Even if the sky is falling down,
Bye.
even if the sky is falling down. Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And
Started on this grocery haul, and just before I get started, I just want to let you guys know that everything down here is like Thanksgiving inspired. We will be having an early Thanksgiving due to the fact that Jacob's leaving here very soon. Somebody brought up Thanksgiving the other day, and he was so bummed that he wasn't going to be here. So I said, you know what, why don't we just have an early Thanksgiving? And, you know, our family can just have a second Thanksgiving on actual Thanksgiving. But I figured, you know what, let's just have 2 Thanksgivings this year. So anyways, okay, I'm gonna get started with, I got 2 bottles of the blue kombucha. You guys, this is so good for gut health, and you get all your pro and prebiotics, you guys. This is like your purest form of probiotics, and the blue is actually comes from blue algae, so it's all natural. But oh my gosh, this tastes so good, you guys. It says limited edition, but I've been buying it for months, so hopefully they keep it coming. And And then I got pizza. I got one big one. They only had one of the big ones left of the plain cheese, so I got one of those and then two of the smaller ones. Today's Thursday, and our family always has pizza every Friday night, so we will be having that tomorrow. And then I got some red grapes. I love that they're organic. I got some sandwich Ziploc bags for the kids' sandwiches for their lunches. I got an 8-pack of this On the Border salsa. Keith loves this salsa. And I figured I'd stock up a little bit on it since we go through it so fast. And then I got 2 big things of honey. We were completely out of honey. I like to use honey on my smoothies. The kids use it on their cereal every morning or on toast, bagels. We go through a lot of honey. And then I got 2, 4, 6, 8 of these mini pies for the kids' lunches. I got the cinnamon and cake, chocolate cake, pumpkin pie, and then I got pecan because Keith loves pecan pie. These will be for his lunches. And then more chocolate and more pecan. I got 2 boxes of these all beef corn dogs, which we will be having tonight, along with these sweet potato fries. I got 2 bags of those. Turn this light down a little bit. And then I got 1 bag of the onion rings. Got some frozen fruit for my smoothies, and I'm just loving that they had non-GMO. But this is berries and kale. It's got strawberries, bananas, blueberries, and kale. Got a couple bags of those, and then I got a couple bags of tropical fruit blend with dragon fruit, pineapple, bananas, mango, and dragon fruit. Yum. And then I got a 5 thing of some red onions. I got some paper plates because we were almost completely out of paper plates. I got some extra sharp cheddar cheese. I got some veggies for myself, some cauliflower, green beans, some broccoli. I got 2 things of heavy cream because I will be making some whipped cream for the pies and for the cheesecake that I'll be making. I got 2 things of these potato patties. Keith loves these, you guys. Oh my gosh, he loves these things. And then I got some beef. Got 4 things of some organic beef. Tonight we will be using this for either tacos or spaghetti. I'm not sure yet which one, but I'm thinking spaghetti because it's so easy. And then this is everything like Thanksgiving inspired. So I got 2 big things of some whole kernel corn. I got 2 things of some green beans. I got 4 of some yams, 4 cans of yams for candied yams. I got 4 packs of some cream cheese for the cheesecake I'll be making. I got another thing of the cream cheese spread for bagels. I got a thing of sour cream for mashed potatoes. I will be using these for the mashed potatoes as well as the cream cheese. It makes your mashed potatoes so creamy, you guys. Oh my gosh, so good. And the famous stovetop. Cannot have Thanksgiving dinner without stovetop. I got 2 things of some chicken broth. Keith and I always make our own gravy for the potatoes. I got 2 of those. And then more green beans and corn. And then 4 things of the marshmallow cream to put on the yams. And then I got 2 5-pound things of some sliced turkey, as obviously they're not selling, whole turkeys right now. So we just got some turkey from the deli section, and she just sliced it up for us, and I cannot wait to try this. Looks so good, you guys. And then I got some caramel apples for the kids. My kids love caramel apples, so I figured I'd grab some of those. And then I got 3 pies. I got 2 pumpkin pies and then 1 caramel apple pie. So, of course they look a little beat up. I'm thinking Jacob put some of the groceries on top of the pies. I told him to be careful. Anyways, you guys, so that is the grocery haul, and I still have one more thing that I want to show you guys before I end this video. So we finally got our business t-shirts and tanks. This is the tank top version. I got black and white. And then on the t-shirts, we also got black and white, and both tank tops and t-shirts have V-necks, which I just really love. It's just so much more feminine and just really looks really nice. And so we got our business logo across the chest, and then on the t-shirts, I will show you here in a minute, also have the logo or logos on the sleeves. But I just love this style, and these happen to be a little more pricier because the material is spandex. It's like a spandex material, but totally worth it, you guys. It is just so comfortable, and it just fits. It's not too snug and not too loose. It's just that perfect sort of fit, and I just love it. So pretty. But I will show you guys the t-shirts as well. And for some reason I thought that the t-shirts were also spandex, but they're actually cotton, but it's still just as comfortable and just as cute. It fits really nicely. It's not too snug, and it's not riding my armpits. I hate that when t-shirts like are real tight in your armpits. I like a little bit of breathing room for the armpits. And then here is the logo on our sleeves. The black t-shirts have the logo in white, and then the white t-shirts have the logo in black. So I thought that was a really cute idea, but really cute t-shirts. And I will show you guys the t-shirt in the white. Okay, so here it is in the white, and then here's the logo on the sleeve there. It's black on white. I thought that was just so pretty. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this day in the life. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Notification bell so you're notified each time my videos are uploaded. Follow me on Instagram under supermom of7. That's super_mom_of_7. Or you could probably find me at Farrah Panno. And I guess I will see you guys in the next video. Talk to you guys later. Bye.